Hello friends! In this lesson I'm going to teach you perhaps the most important concept in Ayurvedic medicine. I love this topic because it's so simple and common sense. It was written in the classical texts of Ayurveda and remains just as key to our vitality now as it was thousands of years ago. The topic is the 10 opposing qualities. In Sanskrit, this is called the Gurvādi Guṇa. In this lesson, you will learn the definition of Gurvādi Guṇa. You will also see a list of the 10 pairs of opposing qualities, and you will learn how to develop an awareness of the qualities in and around you. Gurvādi Guṇa is a combination of the words Guru, which means heavy, Adi, which means etc., and Guna, which means quality. In the classical text, when they say the word Adi, it means that they're going to make a list of qualities that come after Guru. Why is this so important? Everything in the world has particular attributes. Ayurveda teaches us that since we all present with different qualities, we need a customized approach to our diet and lifestyle. Learning how the qualities present in our bodies, our food, and our environment helps us know which foods to eat and which lifestyle choices to make that are specific to our personal optimal health. Therefore, being mindful of qualities in and around us is the foundation for balancing ourselves, preventing imbalances and disease, and rebalancing ourselves if we are already in a state of disequilibrium. One of the references to these qualities in the classical texts of Ayurveda is in a section of the Charaka Samhita called Attributes of the Tissues of the Body. Here to recite the shloka is my Sanskrit teacher Vinit Pulavarayar.
Om Tatra ime sharira dhatu gunaha sankhya samarthya karaha tatyatha guru laghushita ushna snigdha ruksha manda tikshna sthira sara mrudu kathina vishada pichhilas lakshna khara sukshma sthula sayandra dravaha.
Heavy, light, cold, hot, oily, dry, slow, sharp, penetrating, immobile, flowing, soft, hard, clear, sticky, smooth, coarse, subtle, gross, tangible, dense, and liquid. These are the 20 attributes of bodily tissues which account for their increase or decrease. Notice that in this verse, the gunas are in pairs of opposing qualities. These are on a spectrum. For example, one of the pairs is oily and dry. All oily substances are not created equal. There are endless varieties. Some oils are lighter, such as grapeseed oil, and some more heavy and viscous, such as sesame oil. Dryness is also on a spectrum. Potatoes are dry, but crackers are even more dry. If you have already learned about Ayurveda, you know about the 3 doshas, Vata, Pitta, and Kapha. I will go into depth about how the gunas and the doshas are related to one another in future classes. But in short, the doshas are nothing but groupings of the 20 qualities. In order to fully understand the doshas, we have to train our minds to notice the qualities of substances in and around us. As we look at each one of these pairs, think of the qualities of your own body, such as the qualities of your skin, your hair, your nails, and so forth. We also receive key information about the qualities by observing our feces, urine, sweat, menstrual fluid, semen, etc. The first pair is Guru, or heaviness, and Laghu, lightness. Examples of heavy foods include cream, butter, meat, nuts, oily food, yogurt, and cheese. Examples of light foods are leafy greens, fruits, and vegetables, light soups, hot water, berries, and celery. Next, we have Shita, coldness, and Ushna, heat. Foods that are cooling include cilantro, bitter greens, sweet ripe fruits, cucumber, and coconut. Heating foods include ginger, black pepper, citrus, and other sour fruits, hot peppers, alcohol, and coffee. Next, we have snigdha, unctuousness or oiliness, and ruksha, or dryness. Oily foods include oils, butter, ghee, meat, bone broth, nuts, cheese, and other foods that are high in fat. Dry foods include chickpeas, black beans, and pinto beans, white potatoes, dry processed food like crackers and pretzels, dried fruits and vegetables, and popcorn. Next is manda, dullness or slowness, and tikshna, sharpness or the penetrating quality. Dull and slow foods include yogurt, cream, milk, meat, and cheese. Sharp foods are vinegar, alcohol, fermented foods, hot pepper, wasabi, horseradish, and mustard seed. Next is sthira, immobility, and sada, which is the mobility of liquid substances, and chala, which is airy mobility, like the wind blowing. Foods with the immobile quality are root vegetables like yam, beets, carrots, etc., yogurt, cream, milk, meat, and cheese. Sada or flowing foods include liquids, juice, and vinegar. Chala type foods increase mobility of the body, such as coffee, chocolate, spices, hot peppers, etc. The next pair is mridu, softness, and katina, hardness. Soft foods include avocado, sweet potatoes, bananas, and rice. Hardness can be observed in nuts, seeds, and anything else that is crunchy. Then there is vishada, or non-sliminess or transparency, and pichila, sliminess or stickiness. Examples of clear substances include boiled water and herbal tea. Slimy or sticky substances include sugar cane and other sugars, dates, soaked chia seeds, flax seeds, taro root, slippery elm, okra, and cooked eggplant. Another opposite of clarity is avila, or cloudy, or opaque. In Āyurveda, we analyze urine to see which qualities are present. We look to see where it is on the scale of translucent to murky. Then there is slakshana, or smoothness, versus kata, which is coarseness or roughness. Slakshana foods include avocado, milk, oil, and bone broth. Kata foods are raw vegetables, popcorn, and potato skins, and dry processed foods like corn chips. The next pair is sukshma, subtlety and intangibility, and sthula, density, grossness, or tangibility. Sukshma substances include alcohol. Ghee has a special property of carrying other subtle substances into the cells, such as the constituents of plant medicines. Sthula foods include meat, mushrooms, and root vegetables. Finally, there is sandra, density or solid state, and drava, liquid state. Examples of solid are yogurt, cheese, and butter, and drava foods are water, juice, and fruit. Charaka gives a simple explanation for the medical utility of understanding the qualities and how they relate to food, and then how food affects our bodies. Again, it's very common sense. By the habitual use of heavy food preparations, the tissues among them that are heavy get increased and the light ones get reduced. By the continued use of light food preparations, the tissues that are light get increased and the heavy ones get reduced. Similarly, all tissues get increased by the use of substances having similar properties, and they get reduced by the use of those having opposite properties. Therefore, among other tissues of the body, the muscle gets more increased by the administration of meat, blood by blood, adipose tissue by fat, muscle fat by muscle fat, bone by cartilage, bone marrow by bone marrow, semen by semen, and fetus by the immature fetus, such as an egg. This brings us to, finally, the Samanya Vishesha theory, the theory of similarity and dissimilarity. Samanya is the principle which causes increase, and Vishesha is the principle which causes decrease of all the existing elements at all times. Both these effects are produced by their application in the body. Samanya is the principle which enables one to understand similarity between objects, and Vishesha is the principle which enables one to understand the distinction between objects. Again, similarity proposes a similar purpose or action, while dissimilarity. How can we use this idea of like increasing like and opposites decreasing each other to improve our state of balance? Start by noticing the gunas in everything around you. Observe the gunas of your own body by assessing your skin, your tissue composition, urine, feces, sweat, nasal secretions, tongue, fingernails, eyes, etc. Experiment with eating food to balance any gunas that need balancing for you. For example, if your stool is hard and dry, eating pretzels or other dry processed foods will increase the dryness, whereas eating soup will create more moisture in the body and result in healthier stool. And also accompanying this class is a free downloadable assessment worksheet so you can make observations about where you fall on the spectrum for each of these opposing pairs of qualities. In future classes, we will discuss how to use this assessment to make the best diet and lifestyle choices that are specific to you based on your personal gunas. I recommend working with me one-on-one to discuss this, since first on the to-do list is to make sure that your digestive fire or your metabolism is functioning optimally. The link to schedule an assessment appointment with me is in the video notes below. I warmly invite you to sign up for one of Radiant Living's educational programs to gain deeper understanding of Ayurveda and how it can help you and your family. Thank you for watching. Please like and subscribe, and I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.